Good evening, Vishal.
Good evening, sir. So, can I
Okay.
ask,
Yes, you can start.
sir, my doubt was very basic one. Actually, sir, I read the newspaper daily and I find many articles repeated. I mean, there are several editorials on like Indo-China border tensions right now. So, sir, I am confused to read that. Should I read every article or like initially when I read some articles, I had got the perspective of what to write in the exams. But
Okay.
articles still editorials are still published on that issue. So, sir, should I read them and note them down, or is it sufficient to ignore them right now?
I will suggest to just understand one thing that these articles are the perspective of the writer. You should use them as a piece of information rather than uh, making it as your viewpoint. You should add that information. If you get the proper idea of a particular issue, say Indo-China, then there is no need to write every day's back by back commentary, because otherwise they will write everything new. So every writer will write his perspective. Sham Sharan write will his, C Rajamohan will write his, everybody will write his perspective. Okay, so no need to jot them down. Just have a brief idea that what is the issue. After that you start avoid, then also there is no problem. And if you skip any article, then don't panic. In if you take any monthly magazine, you will get that issue. Okay, so don't get panic and don't waste too much time on newspaper. Restrict it to 1.5 hour or 2 hour, but sufficient.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, here one more question from Sir Akash. He is in chat box.
How to okay, sir, how we are approaching this program as I totally new in the preparation. Okay, Akash, as this program is about more about mentorship and test series. So here, what happened generally, as I mentioned earlier, that because of lack of mentoring, I was unable to qualify my first prelim. Here, our mentors, my friends and myself, whichever you want, we will guide you with the uh, guide you throughout your journey till the prelim. That which books you can read, or what if you have any issues, you can discuss with us. If you, any type of issue, you can discuss with us regarding test series. If you face any problem in particular question or particular test, you can discuss that problem with us. So it is a mentorship come guidance program. Okay. And right now you are new, so don't worry about much about it. Just go with the flow, because you cannot take all the information in 1 to 3 days regarding UPSC. My myself needed 2 to 3 months to gather each and every bit of piece of information regarding UPSC. Here, this we will provide you within short period of time. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, next question from Ajit Kumar.
Ajit ji, is there any special guidance or mentorship? I had taken a separate session from Shubhra Ranjan ma'am. I had attended her coaching, but it was not that much. I don't think it was that much useful for me, though I have cleared my basic concept from ma'am. But my score was 240, 224. So I think so. I myself need to search new resources, and while doing guidance, I will let you know that what we can do for PSIR. Okay. Now I am searching on the resources. Now I am taking out some list. Here I can show you. See, I am taking out list of the new resources which need to be done in the PSIR. So I will let you know. Okay. Okay. Next question.
Yeah, ask your next question. Anyone? Ask your doubt. Yeah, how to improve special hobbies.
Okay. See, regarding hobbies, I will suggest you. It is up to a personal choice. I was a bit type of adventurous guy, so I thought I'm a bit nature loving. So I thought to go for snake rescuing. If you are good at cooking, then you can also go for culinary hobbies, but not eating. Means many people are writing that we like to taste foods of different cities. ऐसा नहीं. लेकिन if you like to something about cooking, then be specialize in particular type. Cooking maybe as a not general cooking like Indian cooking. Go for continental or Chinese or Midwestern, Indian. Indian maybe thoda specifically South Indian, North Indian. South Indian maybe कुछ specifically dishes. You should be master in that. Means while writing your hobbies, don't write that I love cooking or cooking is my passion or just cooking. Write that I like to do continental, like to cook continental type of food or Chinese type of food. Be specific in your hobbies. Okay, how to improve special. This I have told you. So it depends on your interest. Then in which thing, in which things you have interest. अभी जब GS का पढ़ोगे that you will come to know that apart from studies, in which things do you like. If you are watching movies, don't simply write watching movies or watching web series. Right, particularly mention that Indian thriller, horror, action web series like this means they will ask you particular questions. Otherwise, they will ask you anything under the sun. Okay, regarding that particular thing. My one of my friend just wrote he liked tennis, but he didn't mention anything. So board asked that there was a player from the Pakistan in 1970s, and he had won something. I don't know about that medal, and the board was asking that tell me his name. It's a because of he was not particular that tennis from 2010. I am following tennis from 2010. It's a particularly okay. Next question: how to maintain consistency and down during preparation? Okay, there is very simple rule: take a break. After if you feel that you are not getting consistent and you are getting bit down, then take a break for 1 day, 2 day. Uh, do whatever you like to do. Don't look at the books. I myself used to take 2 to 3 days breaks while studying because that time what happens that we simply read but we don't get anything. We can't understand a simple question. We just plowing the field. So avoid that and you can take break or you can watch movies, roam with friend. Spend some quality pleasure time to maintain consistency. But while doing this, keep in mind that your ultimate goal is UPSC and not enjoying the things which people are enjoying. 1 or 2 days break will bring back you to the actual path. And don't rely on the external motivation, as I have told in the last session also. Be self motivated, be self ignited. Okay. Next question, Nazmi ji. Sir, since I am very poor in CSAT, please will you suggest book or that or in YouTube? Okay, for CSAT, RS Agarwal is a good book. Apart from that, there are lectures of exam race, solve question paper. You can watch them. Exam race lecture and RS Agarwal. Okay, Jamiji. Now next is Amrut. How to improve scoring in prelims? How to do gauge work in prelim? How to prepare for prelim and mains in the next 8 months? Okay, there is a misconception that you have to study prelim and mains separately. No, you have to study at means साथ में ही करना है at similar time because the resources are same. You just what need to be changed is the approach. Before 2 months of prelim, you just shift your approach to the prelim mode. Before mains, you shift your approach to the mains mode. Rather इसको छोड़ के बाकी totally you carry out together. Okay, how to improve score? That depends on your study. That how much you study. If you don't study anything and you go to exam and you are expecting the answer from me that how to improve my score, then I will not be able to tell you. But two things is sure that revising static part and solving more number of tests will help you. Relying on current affairs will not always pay you because this year if you see the pattern it is totally different and every year if you are good in static and you have solved many of tests, then you can improve your score. And instead of improving score, just focus on clearing the prelim, not making getting top in the top in the prelim. Because though those who top in the prelim, they are not seen in the mains list, finalist. Okay, just focus on clearing the prelim. Keep target 105 plus minus 5 marks because generally every year's cutoff is 100 plus minus 105 plus minus 5. Okay. Next, how to tackle science and technology questions. I will suggest a book named Ravi Agrari book for science and tech. That book is very concise and it has a very elaborated. It has covered all the dimension, including current affairs. So you can read Ravi Agrari science and technology book. Along with that, any class material of science and technology, which is current affairs, that it is, or you can revise it 2 3 times, at least 2 times. How to write answers? Please tell about words like discuss. Okay, this question is regarding means how to write answers. For answer writing, when you start writing the answer at initial 1 or 1.5 month, you will write anything. You first of all you will not understand what question want to say. Leaving this discussion critical words, just focus on the question. What question want to say? If the statement is regarding that discuss the malnutrition problems in India, we have to just tell what is malnutrition and how it has affected India. You have to discuss it. If you have to write the critically analyze the malnutrition problem in India, then you will have to give two sides of the malnutrition, whether we have become successful or not, then how we have tackled it. You have to write whole the story of malnutrition. If you have tried only it is only statement that malnutrition in India, comment, then you have to just comment it that what are the your views, but you don't have to comment like that my views are, I personally think that. No, you have to address the question considering yourself as a third person. Okay, you have to write in it in the indirect speech. Okay. Mm, comment elaborate, I have told you. Don't worry about that. Are certain skippable? Akash, what you want to say? Are certain
Yeah,
skippable?
please
You
ask
think?
Akash. Please ask again your query. Yeah, next is Galaxy A10. Sir, in pre.
Gal- uh, I know concept should be clear. It is said we need to read examiner's mind. Could you tell me how to read? No, you don't need to read any examiner's mind or anybody's mind. You just have to read your mind first. Because in prelim, if your concepts are clear, then you will be very good at applying reasons and logics. If you start applying reasons and logic, then definitely your answer will be right, or at least you will try to eliminate two options or the three options or one option. So instead of reading examiner mind, get yourself a clear idea about your how you are approaching the exam. Okay, because nobody can read examiner's mind or UPSC mind. If you think that I will get the UPSC in the first attempt, believe me that UPSC will is going to break you. So have a bit self confident, be motivated, and don't read anybody's mind, and just have your concept clear. And believe me that having getting concept clear, you will be able to solve maximum questions in the prelim. You will be able to do it. Okay, so don't try to read anybody's mind. Just be focused on your studies. Okay, if you start and start analyzing the questions, that what type of question will come, or whether now India China's Doklam stand up that Galwan Valley is in news, so whether it will ask that Galwan Valley is in which state, or Himalaya passes through how many states, or Senkaku Island is where, uh, or what is Beckham BCA. So don't stop assuming such types of questions that whether UPSC will ask or not. Let UPSC ask anything, you be prepare yourself with the armor, heavy armor, that you can fight with it. Okay, don't worry about that. Ancient history, art and culture. Okay, Sonaji, for ancient history, I will suggest only one book, that is R.S. Sharma, 11th NCERT. And for art and culture, there are two books. One is An Introduction to Fine Art, 11th Standard New NCERT, and second one is Nitin Singhania, third edition. But recent trend shows that nothing comes from the all three sources. So you just read these three sources two or three times, because their cost to benefit ratio is very less. Okay, art and culture especially has very less cost to benefit ratio. So try to attempt whatever questions uh, you can solve in actual exam. और वो भी दो तीन ही आते हैं, 7 6 7 from around 6 7 question from art and culture. Okay, are NCERT skippable? No, NCERTs are not skippable. They have to be done. I have read NCERT, all the NCERT 6 to 10, at least 6 7 times, and 11 12 maximum 12 to 13 times, and still I am reading them. And you will have to read if you want to crack the exam. Okay, and every topper will say you this, that you will have to read NCERTs for your basic understanding. You can skip till 10th standard, but 11 12th are mandatory, and you will have to revise them many times. Okay, so how to practice answer writing? Should one see the question, research its content, and then attempt, or should one write directly without searching it? At initial stage, you search all the topic given in the question, because what happens if you don't know anything, then how can you write the answer? So for 1 2 months, before 2 1 2 months, you start searching resources, data, and then write answer. And after you get a basic data, basic resources, and concept clarity, then you start attempting without doing any research. Okay, let's get into the exam mode. How we write in exam, that after looking the question, we directly start the answer, write in such manner. Okay. Aishwarya, I have purchased mainstay series of an institute, but this time couldn't clear film. So shall I complete the rest mains test or leave them and start preparing for? No, you continue with the mainstay series. Don't skip them. You have purchases, you have paid for it, so no need to skip it. You can start both preparation, prelim and mains simultaneously. No need to panic, because tests are once in a week or once in a forenoon. So don't worry about it. Okay. How to give mock test, sir? Please say approach for it. Okay, if sir puts a test on the web portal, then sit in an isolated room where nobody will disturb you. Give a time and make a time reminder of 2 hours alarm, and start giving test. In this way, you can give your test. And while solving the mock, that thing that you are sitting in the actual exam hall, and there are 24 people around you, and they are invigilator in front of you. And regarding mock test, you can take any subject wise mock test, or cumulative or comprehensive or total mock. Okay, so no need to worry about that. Approach is what I have said on all this. And while solving each and every question and marking the that round in the answer sheet, always think that why I am marking this answer, why I'm choosing option B as my final option, why I'm choosing C as my final option. Okay, if you don't get the answer, then don't mark it, leave it. It means that if you are still you are marking, it means that you are bluffing your answer. You think that अरे यार मेरे को लगता है ये answer होगा, that I am thinking that this is answer, so this will be answer. So this is not case with the exam. There is always some reason for taking the answer in the actual exam. Okay. Next, sir, I have query regarding ancient history, medieval history, art and culture. What are the sources for film? Okay, I have talked about ancient and art and culture before, so I will talk about modern history. No, medieval history. Medieval, for that Satish Chandra NCERT is sufficient. No need to go anywhere. Okay. For ancient, R.S. Sharma is sufficient. Art and culture, Nitin Singhani and Introduction to Fine Art are sufficient. Substitute, okay, add current affairs PT 365 material with it of any coaching, whichever you feel comfortable. Okay, so Niji, I have cleared. How to revise mocks? What I used to do that every day I used to do a mock before my prelims for last attempt, and on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, I used to revise them. And revise them means I used to read all the questions and again answer. I don't not used to solve them, because every day mock used to take 4 hours for me, 2 hours for solving and 2 hours for and analyzing. On Sunday, it used to get completed in 1 and 1.5 hour. Okay, so in this way, I used to revise my mocks. Okay, Sonaji, I have cleared your doubt regarding sources: ancient history, medieval history, and art and culture. Okay, let us ask. I am working professionally, and this year I got almost 73.19. How should I improve now? Asmita ji, I have a suggestion for you that this year paper was a bit tough. Whatever approach you are having, just make it a bit change. Add more test series in it, and before prelim, make sure that at least you revise your static part 2 3 times, like conventional static, like polity, history, geography, economy, and art and culture, and science and tech. If you see this year's history and polity question, they were very simple, but we can't predict next year, and revise it. Revision is only key to success, I will suggest you. How to start again after failing prelim 3 times? Second attempts got 80. This time getting around 85. Okay, Annapurna ji. First thing that I will suggest you to sit down, take a 2 blank sheets and a pen, and just write down that what you have done in the your first 2 3 attempts. What you have done. In the second page, write what mistakes you have committed, like whether you are having confidence on your knowledge or not, whether your strategy was right or not, whether you have given your 100% or not, whether you have focused on right material or not, whether you have right approach or not, whether you have right resources or not, whether you have given right number of tests or not, whether you have right mindset of prelim and clearing exam or not, whether you are optimistic or not, whether you have patience, practice, and perseverance approach or not. So work on this aspect, because this exam is not all about reading the books. If one can pass this exam from reading books, then I don't think so I would have been here. So UPSC is जितना book में उतना ही books के बाहर है. Whatever it is in the books, the similar portion is it is outside of the books. Okay, so you will have to work on the whatever remaining outside of the books, because from your score I can get that you have revised well. So now start working on the extra dimensions which are necessary for the officer. Okay, qualities of the officer. How to prepare for essay writing? While you are preparing for your GS, the you get a feeder material for your essays. After practicing GS questions for 2-3 months, then you can start with your essays. Get it uh, check from your friend or mentor, so they will help you out. Okay, there is no need to go for separate essay lectures which big classes are giving for a very high cost. Okay, I didn't that I went to ask for a test series for essay. It was around 15 to 20,000 something, so I didn't took it. There was a cheap test series. I enrolled for it, and it helped me. And I have done only 6 tests, I told you, and that too I have get evaluated from my friends and from that mentor, class mentor. Okay. So I have query regarding ancient history, medieval history, art and culture, water sources. I have discussed Suniji with you this. Let's tell about this program now, how it can help us. Okay, I will tell you this in the end. So what answer writing platform would you suggest for daily answer writing practice? One is our IS topper. Second is you can watch of Inside IS and IS Baba, and also our program. But the problem with those two sites is that there will not get answers evaluated, and answer evaluation is very important. There all are first comer, newcomer guys. So generally, what happens that they write anything, and we start copying same material in our answers. So you will have to avoid that. Uh, Rest it's up to your choice. But I have suggested good settings. Sir, it is necessary to Indian Express daily. Yes, I read Hindu. No problem. PIB daily, is it sufficient? Yes, it is sufficient. Along with that, monthly current affairs, Yojana and Kurukshetra will help you out. How do I improve in prelim? I am consistently falling to clear prelims. Apurvaji, I think so. You are lacking in confidence and other qualities which are needed, because what happens while you are marking in the uh, marking question in the actual exam, these qualities reflects while you are choosing your answers. It does not take your only knowledge regarding the subject domain subject, but let's also check your other qualities. So I think so you have to work on that, right? How much proper guess are you taking, and if you are taking a guess, are you confident on it? Because generally what happens if you choose option A, and again while taking, if you start thinking that no yeah, it might be C, then believe me that you will get a wrong answer. So work on that. If you're if you're going to take option A, then be stick to it and take it. So develop such type of qualities which are apart from the books. So work on that, because if you revise so many times, then हो जाना चाहिए था. But whatever I have suggested earlier, that to take 2 sheet of paper and write your strengths and mistakes. Okay, from that mistakes only you can improve yourself. I myself had done same thing after failing my first attempt. Honestly, same suggestion for you. Does not making from NCERTs? No, there is no need to make notes from the NCERTs, because if you start making notes, you will write 50 pages of that 100 page book. So no need to write notes from take notes from NCERT. You just have to read them. Write notes from newspaper essay. No, it will you will get monthly compilation. So there is no need to take out news notes from the newspaper. No need to take out pics. You can take screenshots, or if you like any article, then you can do it, but not for each and every article. Okay. For books and lecture for economy, I just refer to initially when I started, I used Datta and Sundaram, but it was no use. Then after that, I have read Ramesh Singh for sixth edition for 3-4 times. तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. After that, I have read Sram IS note 2-3 times, but उनका भी इतना मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा. After that, I have watched Nonal Patel videos from an academy, and I followed him and his PDF and his resource only. Only Munal Patel I follow for economy. Otherwise, there is no need to go for any different source. Rather focus on Munal Patel only. You have to follow newspaper. So what I followed in your open certain as well. Asmita ji, if you are working profession, don't go for insight and ISBA both. Just rely on only one, and magazine will be sufficient. But do see a big picture while you are traveling, or Deshantar while you are traveling in your car or transport vehicle. Okay, it will help you out, and you can watch any DNA of any other material if you want. But from these two, just follow one source. This time, Sonuji ancient history question were quite tough. They were not from the any conventional sources. So still many 90% people don't know the source of the ancient history. So obvious many are not able to solve it. So whatever uh, from 7-8 question, whatever C4 you were able to solve, all have solved that much only. Medieval history and art and culture. Similar things happen with all this part. This section was quite critical, and this history, medieval history, ancient history, and art and culture is not going to define your selection, because there are hardly 6 to 7 questions from this section, and if you skip them also, then nothing will happen, nothing dramatic will happen. Just make sure that you just revise them 2-3 times. If any simple question come, then you will be able to solve it. Okay. Generally, this session I neglect most of the time, because there is very less cost to benefit ratio. Revising 6-7 books, 4 books, 5 books, 3-4 times, and getting 6-7 question is not that much. That not a good strategy. So revise it 2-3 times before actual exam, and whatever 2-3 question you are able to solve that much only. Rest you can skip it. Don't take chance, because 99% these questions are from such resources that nobody has read it, and believe me that no topper, nobody knows the answer for these questions. Okay, all are making it, but by chance we are getting it correct. So I myself avoid these questions. So it's up to you. Make such strategy for a question, subject which you are not in the subject which you are not comfortable. Okay, this was my strategy for the art and culture. Okay, Nasranji, I will share my book list with the highest topper. They will mail you. Okay. Okay. If you finish your all the geostatic portion 4-5 times, then you can go for your note making, question paper solving, and validation in it by searching different sources, like reading economic survey, or Niti Aayog 3-year agenda plan, 7-year strategy, or like this extra resources which government publishes. Okay. Then difficulty in linking paras in essay. Don't worry, there is a PDF of different classes regarding linking phrases. You can download it from the net. There is of IS Hub. There is of one more class. I will ask our mentors and myself. I will prepare a PDF for you. Don't worry about that. Okay, Srija, I will provide you. How much time is remaining? Because there is lot of question.
5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Okay. I will take this doubts very.
Yes, yes.
Sir, current affair resources. Indian Express, The Hindu, Only as Daily News, Prelim Booster, Big Picture, Desh Deshantar, and monthly current affairs compilation along with Yojana and Kurukshetra. Ayes Baba, Asmita ji. Sorry, I don't know about geography optional. It is not my optional, so I will not be able to tell you about it. CSAT preparation, I told you earlier. Solve previous year question paper, check exam race channel, and RS Agrawal book and test series, 2 3 tests. For National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary, you will have to pay attention towards the newspaper and monthly affairs along with only IS current daily prelim booster. And it is not sure that next year they will ask any question or not from it. So give equalities to all the part. Kurukshetra and Yojana both. Before exam, Soneji, you find out all the National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary graph from the download map from the uh, Google and watch it 2 3 times by heart it. And at the last page also, Shankar Eyes, they have given all the National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary. Can we get PDF formats of test series of IS topper? Yes, I will discuss with our team and I will let you know. How to pass security for geography, stuck to 6 to 12 NCRT, don't go for the GC long right now. And for internal security, just rely on the monthly magazine and current affairs, that monthly compilation. There is no need to read separate book, or you can read Vision IS internal security, that booklet, small booklet, yellow book. प्री एंड मेंस की तैयारी एक साथ कैसे करूँ, एज रिसोर्सेस आर सेम, सो यू जस्ट हैव टू रीड देम. Nasrin, you just have to read them because resource are same. So we cannot say that no, this if I will go this approach, then this is for pre, and if I will go for this approach, this is for mains. No, these are before the exams. So right now, read the Lakshmikant is for mains also, pre also. Spectrum is for pre also, mains also. So you will have to revise them. Is geography optional geography is lengthy? No, it's up to your interest. If you are interested in geography, then it's short. If you don't have any interest in geography, then it will feel you like it is too lengthy. For people to, I am searching resources. As I have told you, I am searching new resources. Some of them I have ordered from Delhi. Just let me read them first, then and then only I can help you out regarding PSI too. Apart from MAM's note, because I also follow the same things and I didn't got that much score. So I am searching for new resources, and if I feel that they are useful, I will share with you Galaxy A10. How to prepare mains and pre? I have told you I am not comfortable with my resources. I always have doubt. Please tell me what to do. If you are not comfortable with your resources, then I will suggest you to go on YouTube and type DKT Daily Knowledge Track. Watch 15 to 20 toppers video regarding their resources. Again, compile your resources. And after that, just trust them, because if you go to doctor, if you don't trust him, then believe me that you will not get a proper cure. If you trust a mad doctor also, then you will get a cure. Okay. Hridayji, while answer writing, practice in such a manner that you try to club 2 or 3 points in the answer which have a lot of points, or else try to shorten the intro and conclusion so that you can write more the points in your answer. Okay. So there are more than 500 national parks. How to prepare them? Regarding national park, there is strategy that go for names association. Like if you Muddumolai, it is itself says that it is a South Indian name. If it is some different one, Pakke is from Arunachal Pradesh. That Pakke name itself says that it is a Northeast Indian name. So go for such name-wise strategy. Okay. 1.5 months, 1.5 year, monthly current affairs, or 2 year. You can go for 2 year, but 1.5 month is okay. Okay, we shall we will provide you PDF because let me check other doubts also. My strategy was for Prituji. My strategy was for GS was such that I used to take a whole subject. Like I used to finish with history, then I used to go for polity, then I used to go for economy, then I used to go for environment and geography, then environment, and then science and tech. So within a day, I don't used to give particular time to GS optional or answer writing. I just have to go with the flow. Okay, and every day in the evening night for 1 hour I used to write answer writing. I completely skip GC long. Okay, no problem. But there are some certain chapters like 1 to 11, 12, and part 2. You will have to do it, but do it before prelim to 3 months, not now. GS for resources, I would lexicon and Aparna Dixit notes from Unique Academy, and my optional was PSIR, so I use their Western thinkers and Indian thinkers. For international relations, monthly magazines will be suffice because international relations change every now and then. Because in international politics there is no permanent friend or enemy, so relation change according to interest and interest get changed now and then. Okay, so focus on it. Sunil, I have told you that for national park you have to go for word associations, and there is no alternative that you have to remind them. Uh, there are 500 or 5,000, doesn't matter. You have to just revise them. You don't lot of detail because in UP you need a generalist approach, not a exercise in GS. So for rest you can do Wikipedia, but for GS you can revise upper say from shallow. Sriji, for ethics, again, I told you that if your answers are getting like GS, then take a break of 1 to 1.5 month. Meanwhile, practice your optional, and then try to write ethics paper because optional papers answers are also a bit different. If you get habitual with your optional answers, then you can write your GS answers. Okay, Devendraji, we will provide you that. Regarding ethics case studies, you just have to follow standard operating procedure. If you are officer, if you are doctor, if you are a person, if you are bystander, anybody, there are always standard operating procedures. So you have to write standard operating procedures. It will come with practice. Don't worry. Okay, I think so. This session is going to over now.
Uh,
Raviji,
Thanks.
what is time for this
Yeah, yeah.
session?
Thanks, sir, for taking this session. And in the next session, your all queries will be taken by sir. You can
Raviji,
mail
you are not
us.
proper audible.
Hello. My,
Raviji, you are not proper audible.
yeah, yeah. I will take what to say. Your all queries will be taken by in the next session, so you can mail us. So thanks, Sumit sir, for taking this wonderful session and helping
And
us.
give them our PDF schedule. This schedule, okay? Our program schedule. Many of you have not got schedule. So as you make sure that
Sure, sir. Sure, sure.
okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks. Now I am ending this session.